There are moments in life when we find ourselves shattered, pieces of our dreams, our hope, our very being, lying in ruins at our feet. The weight of pain, disappointment, and loss can make it feel as though we are beyond repair. Broken, unworthy, forgotten. But what if I told you that brokenness is not the end of your story? In the hands of the Master, broken things are not discarded, they are restored. What the world calls worthless, God calls worthy. What the world rejects, He redeems. And what seems beyond repair, He makes whole again. Consider the shattered vessel, a jar broken into fragments. To human eyes, it is ruined. But in the hands of a skilled artisan, those same broken pieces can be arranged into something even more beautiful, a mosaic of grace, held together by love. So often, we try to hide our brokenness, ashamed of our scars, fearful that our wounds will define us. But God does not see us as we see ourselves. He does not see only the cracks. He sees the light that can shine through them. He sees the masterpiece forming from the mess, the strength emerging from the struggle, the purpose woven into the pain. Look at the lives He has touched. The woman at the well, the blind man given sight, the prodigal son who found his way home. Each one was broken, yet each one was restored, renewed, and used for a greater purpose. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond hope. No matter how deep the wound, how painful the past, or how shattered you feel, if you place your brokenness in His hands, He will make you whole. The road to restoration is not always easy. It requires surrender. It requires trust. It requires believing that even in the darkest nights of the soul, God is still at work, shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something greater. There is no pain too deep, no sin too great, no past too messy that God cannot redeem. The very things that once broke you can become the testimony that sets others free. The scars that once reminded you of your pain can become a testimony of His power to heal. Maybe right now, you feel like you are in the waiting. You don't see how God can use this pain. You don't understand why the pieces of your life are scattered and broken. But He sees the full picture. He sees the end from the beginning. What feels like the breaking is really the making you into the person He has called you to be. The world may have given up on you. People may have walked away. You may have lost things you thought you could never live without. But God is still with you. He is still working. He is still writing your story. Do not let your brokenness define you. Let it refine you. Let it draw you closer to the one who can turn ashes into beauty, mourning into joy, and despair into praise. So come, with all your broken pieces. Bring them to the hands of the potter. Lay them at the feet of the one who makes all things new. He does not despise your brokenness. He delights in restoring you. You may be broken, but in His hands, you are becoming something beautiful, something whole, something stronger than before. No life is too broken for God to restore. No heart is too shattered for Him to heal. In His hands, you are not a lost cause. You are a masterpiece in progress, a story of redemption still being written. So rise, beloved. Walk forward with faith. Your brokenness does not define you. His love does. And in the hands of the Master, your scars will tell a story of grace, of healing, of hope. Because you were never abandoned. You were never forgotten. And you were never beyond His reach. You are broken. But in His hands, you are whole. If this message has touched your heart, if you have found hope in these words, I invite you to be part of this journey of faith, restoration, and encouragement. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and subscribe to our channel Rolling in Spirit Media for more messages of hope and transformation. Together, let's spread the light. Let's remind the world that no matter how broken we feel, in His hands, we are made whole. Thank you for watching. May your heart be strengthened, your faith renewed, and your spirit lifted. Until next time, stay encouraged, stay hopeful, and stay in His hands.